I'm hoping that this is gonna help my issues with my my comments. So let's see if this helps. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, I know. I know. Okay. I know. Oh, I know. Oh my goodness, you're so person. Hi. Hi. Oh, I know. Aren't you so sweet? So sweet. Hi, Rain. Hopefully you guys can comment. I see that it's got closed captioning on there. Does that bother you guys? Should I turn it off? Hi, Veronica. Isn't he sweet? He's so precious. I'm going to show you guys. Look how sweet. They're getting so big. I cannot believe how much they've grown. They are, and on Wednesday, they'll be 6 weeks old. So cute. We're so cute. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing with your little face? You got a big old head on you, don't you? Look at that big old fat head. What's you doing? Say hi. How you doing, Kim? See, I may do tonight's live stream using StreamYard because I can see all the comments on StreamYard, but they're not showing up on Facebook. I have them pulled up on Facebook on my phone, and they're not all coming through. But they are on StreamYard. Isn't that so cool how they have blue eyes when they're little? They're not gonna stay blue, I doubt though. I doubt they'll stay blue. He's so precious, Amy. He's so sweet. Oh, do I have the ink pimp bullies? Hold on. I think I have their banner up. Sorry, guys. All right, let me see. I'll just put I wonder if I can just take it off. All right, there we go. Sorry. Sorry, guys. All right. They all have blue eyes right now. I doubt they'll stay blue though. I doubt that their eyes will stay blue. They are such cuddle bugs though. They're so spoiled. Yes, they come pre-spoiled. They're sweet boys. Yeah. We have 2 left. Y'all better get in. Get in quickly before it's too late. We only have 2 left. Who is this? Who that is? Somebody probably wanting to give me a logo. What's up, QK? I know. I accidentally exited out of the broadcast. What in the world? No, I know. There it is. It's like I lost my eyelashes. They're so cute. I just want to see her just cuddle them all day. Just want to cuddle them all day. They're so cute. He will too. He'll stay right here in your lap. Yeah, I'll be live tonight. He's going to sleep. Don't he look like beefcake and shortcake? Oh, sweet boy. I can't wait to get their little ears cropped and see them. They're big boy haircuts. But yes, I got 1 male, 1 female left. We're not gonna make pics. You don't like to be held like that. Come here, bud, I got you. We're not gonna make pics till 8 weeks, so that'll be 2 weeks from this Wednesday coming up. So he reminds me so much of these kids. And his little personality, he's super chill. He's super chill. Look at him. He reminds me so much of the grandpa. Oh my goodness. We're so cute. We're so sweet. Can bring one over for a visit. We'll be right over. We'll be right over. Can you see yourself in the mirror? Can you see yourself in the mirror? So I put little pellets. I put a litter box in there to see if they'd use it. A couple of them have used it. I did it today, this morning. So a couple of them have. Oh my gosh. This camera is freaking me out. So it like it goes backwards. So when I turn left, it makes me turn right on the camera. Oh, arms up. What are you doing? Let me say hi to everybody. He's gonna look pretty badass with his ears cropped. Yes, he will. Look at him. He's gonna look bad. There you are. It's gonna make your head look even bigger, huh? Your big boy haircut. Oh. Sophia. He's so chill. Oh no, you're done. You're done. He's like, I'm done. I'm done.
He's done.
He's done. All right, buddy. Go be a good boy. No pooping everywhere. Don't poop everywhere. All right, so hopefully I'm seeing comments. It was atrocious earlier. Hi. So I'm thinking I might use StreamYard for the live stream tonight. That's why I wanted to come live to test it out and see if the comments were going to come through for me on StreamYard. Because I also needed to make sure I could see them for the podcast tomorrow night. If you guys don't know about the podcast, please make sure you know. If you need to know what that is, let me know. But there is going to be all kinds of stuff given away. Someone even donated a puppy to give away for this podcast. So you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a puppy. Somebody's giving away a stack box. There's a whole booth being given away that's worth like $300 on one of the shows. Man. There's keychains being given away, magnets, there's a BWO hat being given away. People have really stepped up and really supporting this podcast, which is awesome. There's a lot of work that goes into it behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see. So for sure, I appreciate each and every single person that comes in and hangs out with us during the podcast. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. So the person that we're highlighting on Wednesday in this podcast is that tech. So come with your hardest questions. Give her some hard questions. Just be like, ask her the hardest, craziest thing you can. Be like, oh, I didn't have time to go to that. Let me ask her this while I got her right here on this podcast. Oh, man. So did you guys have a nice weekend? I know it was Easter and a lot of people got to spend time with their families. So that's always fun. I feel like this weekend was a lot of work, even though it was Easter. So we like spent Saturday out at the Springs, which is awesome because there's no signal out there. So you have no choice but to unplug and to kind of spend time. Dude, I gotta turn my notifications off. I guess I didn't. Oak Leaf has, oh yeah, she's big enough. Wait till your little grandson's big enough and there's 2 of them running around trying to get eggs. That's gonna be super, super fun. So, that is somebody, these people have no shame. They want to know if I need a logo. I'm sure that's what it is. Would you like a logo? No, I have a logo. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it was. So our kids are almost to the point that where they're too big for a an Easter egg hunt now. So and eggs are like $50 a dozen. You know, I'm exaggerating, but still, it's a lot. So did you get my message on the phone? No, I did not. I was running my March numbers today, so I did not have time. Let me see. Sharon. There's one you sent on April 5th. Was there another message? I didn't get any other message other than that. Is this person still messaging me? I'm gonna design it before you can pay me though. You don't need to. I already have one. It's seriously, all right, this guy, Jay Booster. I'm gonna show you. Look at this dude. All right, so he literally messages me, hello. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? He says, I didn't answer. He says, would you like to design your bully dog? And he sends me all of these little logos, right? And I say, no thanks, I have one. He says, I'm gonna design it before you can pay me though. Trust me, ma'am. I said, you don't need to, I already have one. What the heck? All right, so Sharon, the last message that I got from you was on the 5th. Let me know if I'm missing something and where. These people have no shame. Do you know how I've gotten like to that day? I thought I had them all blocked, but apparently I don't. I got another one in my message request I haven't opened. I'm gonna have to just block them, man. It's crazy. No shame. Like seriously, can you like at least act like you're my friend first? Like, girl, I'll make you this dope ass design. Like, seriously. Like, at least pretend that you're my friend before you try to push yourself off on me. Invoice you. Okay, Sharon. You should be able to use that same did I send you a link? I think I sent you one. You should be able to use the same one. You finally got your card, huh? It's exciting. Bet you're happy. All right, yeah. So there's a link that I sent you April 5th. Just use that link right there. Holy sure got a lot. Did you get a lot of compliments? Hi, Michelle. Tammy, hey girl. All right. Let's see. He says, okay, thanks, ma'am. And if I see him spamming my page, I will block him and report him. I will block and report him, girl. All right, what are we doing? I feel like I haven't done makeup in so long. All right, so I did my moisturizer. Okay, so we need to do primer, right? All right, yeah. So I like to use this. It's the No Pore Prime Essence Calendula. It's a flower extract. If you guys don't know, it is actually, it's just a fancy word for rose. Calendula is a rose, but it's a rose water primer. I like to use that first. It works really good for people that have issues with like breakouts and stuff. It works really good for that. Which is one reason I like it so much because I have oily skin. So I have used primers in the past that like just tore up my skin. Like I cannot, like they clogged my pores. Like I can't use the one from Unique. And I'm not saying it's a bad primer. It's just it's not compatible with my particular skin type. I don't know what the problem is. It clogged, like I said, it clogs the heck out of my pores. Hold on. And then the Because Cosmetics primer is also a really good primer, and I can't use that one either. And I tried for so long. Once I stopped using it, my skin cleared up. So there's that. I use it on everyone else though, like when I do their makeup, and they love it. But I personally can't use it. Okay. Oh man, that feels good too. So this is a primer spray with cannabis sativa in it. So this is from Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution has amazing stuff. I love Makeup Revolution stuff so much. Dude, I burnt the crap out of my arm yesterday. It's like right here. Let's see it. Hold on. I was cooking. Look. Oh, it hurts. If this is that dude again, I swear to God, I'm blocking him. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was BW, was it? It wasn't that was the guy again with the logo. And this. Okay. Yeah, it did hurt. I had took the pan because see, because we're such last minute loosies and super busy, I didn't hit the grocery store until Saturday night when we got back from the Springs. By then they were sold out of turkeys, they were sold out of hams. I'm like, what am I gonna do for dinner tomorrow? So we did country fried steaks and gravy. So I went and bought all the stuff and made country fried steaks and gravy. I cooked yesterday. So when the pan was done, I used a cast iron skillet. So when I took it off the stove, I set it on the sink because it was really hot. And I forgot that it was hot, and when I pulled it off there and I was running some water to make something, I freaking set my arm on that metal where the sink is and scorched my arm. Immediate regret. It was terrible. It was like one of those situations like you messed up right away. You knew what was up. All right, let me get all the stuff. Usually I organize my brushes ahead of time. I feel so out of practice. But I figured it would be a nice time to be able to come on and hang out with you guys because I haven't been here in a minute. I am now in my bedroom. I got kicked out of my own makeup room. Just terrible. So I got kicked out of the makeup room. It is now a open room. But the puppies are almost old enough that we won't need that room anymore. So I'm trying to talk Joe into let me back in there. You guys, I got 2 puppies left, possibly 3. So I think one of the guys that was going to get a puppy because of some unforeseen circumstances, he's not going to be able to get the puppy. So I may end up, we don't know yet if we'll want to keep 2 females. Females are really freaking nice, man. They all are really nice. It's hard to pick, but so we'll either have 2 or 3 females, or 1 or 2 females. We definitely have 1 that we can still sell, and then we have 1 male. All of the males are nice too. Like they're changing every day. Like you pick one up one day and you're like, because they look so much alike, and you're thinking you're picking one up, and it's not the one you thought it was. I'm like, wait a minute, when did you get bigger? It's crazy how fast they grow. Nuts. And they change so much. They change so much. So I hope you guys like yard sales. Do you like going to the yard sales? Like I have so much stuff that I needed to purge. I have a huge order coming in tomorrow. So if you guys want to see like the new goodies I got in, and a lot of it's dog stuff too. But I have a huge order coming in tomorrow. So tonight I figured people have been dying for me to do this like yard sale stuff. And I don't have any like new stuff since the last live I did. So I figured we might as well just do my purge video for like it's mostly clothes, but there's a few other things. Some things still have tags and some things still are like in the box. Like they're just stuff that I was going through. It's like stuff where you're like, oh yeah, I need that, or I could use that, and then you put it up and then you never use it, or you never wear it, or or like I'll lose weight one day and then you never do. Yeah, that'd be me. All right. So the foundation that I'm using is the Because Cosmetics Velvet Matte Liquid Foundation, which is the bomb. If you guys need a good foundation, I really highly recommend this one. It works great. You have mature skin. It works great for people that have dry skin. It also works amazing if you have oily skin because it's got hyaluronic acid in it, and it will help hydrate your face, and you won't have to worry about your skin overproducing oils. Now, on the flip side of that, if you have dry skin, because it has the hyaluronic acid in it, it'll help hydrate your face. So I prefer to use a brush and just kind of take and stipple that in. So I'm just kind of taking just do pressing motions. I don't put it under the eye because I kind of like to do that less is more type stuff now. So I will use the least amount of product as possible. So I'll only use the concealer. Since I'm going to use concealer, I'm going to use that under the eye. So I'm not going to use that later. What kind of foundation are you guys currently using? Like, what is your go-to foundation? And do you use more than one? Because some people will use different ones depending on what they have going on. Like, they have one they'll use as daily, and then if they're doing something super special, they'll use a different foundation. So, like, what is your go-to foundation? I've gotten a little bit of sun this weekend, so it's looking like especially my forehead. Whew, that catches all the sun. My big old forehead. If you guys are catching the replay, make sure you do hashtag replay so I can see you were here. Share this video out. Share it with like your best friend. And then if you hate somebody and you want to annoy the crap out of them, just send it to them like 10 times. Yeah, I'm that friend. Annoys everybody. I'm that friend. Thank you so much. Watch this video over and over. All right, so I'm just gonna go back just where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. You guys are mighty quiet. Are my comments not coming through? Is that what it is? Because I know some of y'all be wearing foundation. I don't care what brand it is. I asked you what foundation you wear, girl. I want to be nosy. I like to know what you wear. Maybe it's my message me if you commented and I don't see it. Because it could just be Facebook. I wish. Oh wait, this isn't. Let's say I wish it told me where the comments were coming from. It looks like Veronica is coming from. Veronica, you still here? It does tell me where you guys are commenting from. Veronica's commenting from YouTube. I have not used my YouTube channel in forever. All right, I'm gonna have to check on my phone and see. Is something outside of TV watching? You know, might be quiet. All right, I see some hearts going. Let's see. I don't see no comments. All right, I'm gonna take a second and share this video out. Are the words? Hey girl, I haven't been able to put on makeup. I know, me too, girl. It's been a while. I've been doing like dog shows. I have like the puppies, so it's been a lot. You're not seeing Kim. I am live streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, so you won't be able to see YouTube's comments, but there are comments coming in from Facebook, but there's just not a lot. I think people's not used to seeing me on at this time of day. But yeah, so my question is, what is your favorite foundation brand? Like what brand are you guys currently using? Like which one? And tell me why you like it. So yeah, I've been doing this whole less is more type makeup stuff lately. I feel like it's easy to overdo it. I used to wear all that bright makeup, and I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I just feel like lately, simple has been better for me. Simple has just been better. All right, so I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender, and I'm gonna take and just press that in. I'm not sure what you don't know what your favorite makeup is? What? So when you do your makeup, what brand of foundation are you currently using? Like say somebody was like, give me your best face, girl. What foundation are you gonna reach for? I want everybody to answer this. Like all 7 of you. It says there's 7 people watching. So I'm just gonna take and tap that out. I used to do like some super, super bright concealer. Like I said, lately it's been more simple to me, has been feeling better than going all crazy. Now I like to show out a little bit and do a little funky makeup look every once in a while. None. I need someone like you to help me out. I'm here, girl. I'm here. You know where to find me, babe. I do need to go through my freaking messages, though. It's been nuts. On the weekend, it's hard to check messages when, especially if we have holiday or something crazy going on, like dog shows and stuff. I try to save them for Monday. That way I don't forget, because somebody be like, hey, do you have this or you have that? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then by the time Monday rolls around, I forgot what it is they asked for. So when I'm sending invoices, they're like, did you send my invoice? I'm like, for what? Oh, I forgot about that. So I try to leave them unread, but then after 5,000 messages over the weekend, I end up not seeing it anyway. So I'm like, people, please, if you message me on the weekend, either save it for Monday or re-message me on Monday. You coming over here? You did say you're taking a trip to Jacksonville, huh? That would be super cool. Oh, if I forget to give it to you, just look on one of your packages. Do you have your packages? Message me so I don't forget, because I will. I will forget. All right, so I'm going to use powder. Set the rest of my face. Wait, where did it go? I just dropped it. Just dropped my eyeliner. I'll find it. So when do you think you're coming? That'll be fun. So we should have beefcake puppies again very soon. We just did a breeding. So in about 60 days, they'll be bacon for 60 days. Not us, friend of ours. Somebody that used him. He's in Florida also. Hi, Danielle. If you go through my Facebook, you'll probably see his posts. Boy, he went through a lot to have this breeding. I'm like, man, I was not excited about the vet he used. So even he was like, I don't think I'll use him anymore. You're so weird. That stuff's so weird. Hi, Samantha. Dude, I'm telling you, I love a nice powder, because anything that you have that's wet, like if you put foundation on, you definitely need to set it. And a lot of people don't do that, and they don't realize why. It's because it can still move. If you don't set it, it can move on you, and you're like SOL. Someone touches your face, you end up with that all over their like you hug somebody. I'm a hugger bad, so like and end up all over people's clothes, and then you can't like put it back on. Just set your face, man. Use some powder. And a lot of people don't like to use powder because they feel like the powder makes them look old, but there is a trick to combat that. Hang out for a minute and I'll tell you what that is. So if you have that problem, if you like feel like powder makes you go old, let me know and I'll tell you what to do. All right, so I'm gonna take, don't think I'm crazy. This is what I've been doing. I've been doing my contour / bronzer this way. I know, Kim. It's everything. What? Am I missing some comments? Okay. Lori, what's your favorite foundation that you like to wear? Oh, makeup. Got you. I love me some makeup. Listen, if we do you a little makeover. Now, when I do a makeover, I usually do, we have to set an appointment. I usually charge, if you come down and if you end up buying anything you get, we'll just knock it off the price of what it is. Usually, if you're just coming down to shop, then that's a little different. But if you're going to do makeup, usually because I am applying all the products on your face. Because girl, that stuff is not free for me. And the lashes, oh my gosh, depending on which ones you get, they can run. I think some of the lashes I use, I paid like, the most I've ever paid was $22. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we need to definitely make sure at the time we're both available. I don't ever have, you never bought me, you lie. You lie. You lie, 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 lie. Lie. All lies. All right. So the nose. When you put foundation on, you kind of flatten everything out. If you use your contour, I use bronzer to contour with. You can reshape your nose to give more dimension on the face. Because you flatten all your features out whenever you use your foundation and powder. So it's kind of important to go back in and give your face contour and shape again, because if you don't, it's just going to look like it's all flat. It's like kind of like painting a wall, right? Let's pretend like you painted a wall and all your walls, they're all the same color. Like your face, you painted all the same color. And then let's say you take a video, you turn the flash on and you just move it around. You couldn't even tell when a wall comes out or anything. It all looks flush. That's just how it is. So same thing with your foundation and stuff. If you're not putting color back in the face with like bronzer and contour and all that, your face is going to look completely flat. It's going to all look like one big surface. And sometimes more often than not, it actually accentuates issues that you're trying to cover up. So, like if you're going to wear makeup at all, mint foundation, you don't have any of that. Why? Hi, Laura. Foundation is the foundation of your makeup look. So I just kind of take a brush, and if you notice, most of the time you'll see me holding brushes at the bottom. You get a much better blend, and you use less pressure when you do it that way. Because if you're squishing the brush on your face, what ends up happening is you're just going to end up just smearing makeup around. You're not actually blending it, and so a lot of times you'll end up with streaks as well. So, dude, my hair is just like not cooperating today. But yeah, so I just take it up by the end of the brush, so I'm not holding it all the way down here. Notice all that brush I have left, so I hold it at the tip. I just saw the cutest Frenchie. It was black as this. Aww. Yeah, little Frenchies are a trip, girl. Frenchies are a trip. They are so hyper. They kind of blow my mind. Hey, so are you guys, do you see the stars feature? Are you able to send stars on my live stream for Facebook? If you are, let me know. Did somebody send stars? Who is this? Somebody sent 99? Kayla did. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you. I did not see that. I finally got my stars back. I'm so excited about that, you guys. Thank you so much. My first stars since I've been back. Thank you, guys. I did not, and I didn't even realize I basically had given up on stars. I'm like, I'm never gonna get them back. So I kind of resorted to just doing TikTok because I can get gifts over there and stuff, you know. Especially when I'm just sitting there with the puppies. Oh my gosh, I was so bored. And Kimberly, did the owner ever come look for the Frenchie found on the side of the road? You found a Frenchie on the side of the road? Did you know that for the Frenchies are like the #1 selling dog right now? Did y'all know that? That's nuts. You know what? I could get 2 whole bullies for the price of 1 Frenchie. Get 2 whole bullies. 2 whole dogs. That's crazy. All right. Now, here's the secret to making sure your makeup don't move. You guys ready? Ready. Now, the secret is setting spray. You guys want to see why it's such a good secret? Okay. You talk to me into it. All right, let me pull some of my brushes. One. Let's see. See if this will show up. All right, so I'm gonna take and swatch. I got a burn on one arm. So I'm gonna swatch. This is just some blush. That's all it is, just some blush. I keep forgetting that this lighting is so weird. Okay, well the camera's like, when I turn this way on the film, it turns this way. It's like completely backwards. All right, so I'm gonna swatch Same blush, and I'm going to do it on the other side too. So I'm going to show you guys why this. Throw some hearts. Can you at least throw some hearts? At least make me feel like you're here and actually watching. Okay, so I'm going to swatch the same blush on the other arm. Same 2 fingers. Didn't do any kind of weird stuff. All right, so I'm going to take setting spray. I'm just going to spray that on and let it dry. Okay, so here's the thing. As you go throughout your day, I don't think some people realize what's going on, right? Like you are wearing your blush or whatever, your face, whatever you have on your face, and you are touching your face, you're hugging people, you're doing whatever, and your makeup just ends up just wiping away. Like before the end of the day, it's like nearly gone, and you're like, dude, I spent all that time just like doing my makeup, and I end up with like looking like that at the end of the day. It's frustrating, right? When this dries, I'll show you why setting spray is such a big deal for me. This is a game changer. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna want to have to start using setting spray. It's amazing. Not all setting sprays are created equal either. This particular one they actually don't sell anymore, but it is, I feel, essential to wear setting spray now. Not only does it keep your makeup from getting moved around, but it also makes powder not look powdery. So here it is. I've got like foundation, concealer, 2 different powders on my face, and it doesn't even look like, it just looks like my skin but better. Like it does not even look like I got all that on my face. Like that's why I love powder, but I always, thank you, I appreciate you, Daisy. But that's why I always use a clean, dry brush, and I just pat it in. It helps it dry faster, and it presses it into the powder. This is dry. Okay, we're dry. So remember how I swatched the same 2 blushes on this side, and I wiped it and it disappeared? It's dry. All right, now look. You see the difference? Do you see how that's not moving now? You see that? Remember when I swatched them here and they disappeared? The same blushes, except I sprayed it with setting spray. Do you see? And that, my friends, is what I use. My setting spray. So if you have that issue with your makeup moving, trust me when I tell you setting spray is a must. What's up, Tammy? So for sure, use your setting spray. I don't know if I have any more. I might have some more of those peach setting sprays if you guys are interested. Like I literally am selling them for like $5. So I better do. And they smell like peaches. All right, so put lip oil on. If you guys don't know, lip oil is the bomb.com because it moisturizes and nourishes your lips while you're doing everything else. So I always put that on, and it helps with that. So when I put on my lipstick, it's not dry and chapped and look like I could saw a piece of bread with my lips. Yeah. All right, so what do we do? Brows? Let's do some brows. Alright, let's do a roll call since I have almost 6 people watching. So, where are my 6 people? Say hello. Don't be weird. Don't make it awkward. Maybe it wasn't her last post. It wasn't her that posted that. Okay, maybe it was. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it about that. But then again, I've been busy today, so. So I'm just going to use pomade today. Sometimes I like to use my take my brush and you might not have seen your comment. Kimberly Mulix. Lori asks, did anybody claim that Frenchie that you found on the side of the road? Was that you? I like this brush because I can use like a really sharp. Like I can take the brush and pinch the tip on it, the bristles of it. It belongs to one of my neighbors. Aha. So she did find out where it went. I can't watch the live stream like it's because it's mirrored, so I have to look at my mirror. Because when I swipe this way, it swipes the other way for me, so it feels really weird. What's up, Ruzio? I like pomade because I really feel like I can go light-handed with it and get a lighter color out of it, or I can go over it more times or press harder and it'll be darker. So you kind of control how you're wanting it to look based on how you handle it. And this particular one isn't super greasy. I don't like the greasy ones. I feel like the greasy ones are they look like Sharpies. Like you look like you just painted on your eyebrows like that. I used to wear eyebrows like that. We know better now. We know better now. I take the feather. So I do the outline of it first, and then I go back and just feather the color through. I'm so excited. I actually have a couple people watching from YouTube too. Like it's been a while since I've done anything over there. So I may go ahead and just live stream the BW podcast there. I didn't do it on the last live stream. I think I only did it to both the Facebook pages. If you're watching from YouTube, say hi. So I can see how many people. I think there were two. You're watching from Facebook. I also think I had it live streaming to Instagram, but I don't see anybody from Instagram. But I think there was some kind of a connection issue. I need to figure out what's causing it not to connect from Instagram. I gotta figure that out. All right, so I take my brush and I flip it upside down so that way you get the longer tip at the bottom. And I just take and flick it upward to give these like hair-like strokes. Like that brows there, you just kind of think you're catfishing the good people of the interwebs right now, thinking I got nice brows. When I don't. That's not a brow. That's a cancer patient. No offense if you got cancer, but that's what it looks like to me. I have the worst eyebrows, and a lot of that is just overbooking. You do that, the older you get, and I'm there. I'm old. I've reached it. I've reached that age where I'll pluck so much. Away from the boys. And Big thinks he's such a stud. Stop eating. So he isn't wanting to eat, and he comes back here every moment that he can. He wants to come back here and hang out with her. Classical music in the living room, which is the next room over, so I don't know if you can hear the music or not. How many of you guys are going to catch the podcast on Wednesday? Either Wednesday? What would you do if you won the poopy? We're actually going to reveal all the winners for all of the giveaways on Wednesday. So you want to make sure that you're there. You do have to be there for the, especially at the end where they do the, where they're going to be doing the drawing. You have to be there. Gotcha. You're only seeing your comments. You looks like you have only one commenting right now. You're the winner. You're the winner of today's imaginary prize. You're practicing for Wednesday. You're doing an awesome job. I want to go get my eyebrows microbladed. I feel like that would save me so much time. Hi, Barbara. 8 p.m. Eastern. I believe you're Eastern time too. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be live, so you can watch. I prefer everybody to watch on the BWO page if you can, but you can watch on mine if you want. Either one. You can either watch BWO page, you can watch on my profile because it'll live stream to all of those destinations, or you can watch on YouTube. The cool thing about YouTube is you can rewind it. You'd be like, what did they say? What did you just call me now? Like Kayla Bell is awesome. She's a vet tech, so we're gonna be interviewing her, and so you can ask her all kinds of questions. And so if you are watching on YouTube, you actually can rewind it. Facebook, I think sometimes gives you that option, but it doesn't. Live chat. Let's see. Overview. Live chat. Okay. Kayla Bell is awesome. What's up, Lance? I feel so out of practice. I need to be doing my makeup more. What up? He calls me Lou. He's so crazy. No, I actually was just talking about podcasts, how we're gonna be doing it on Wednesday. Super excited. I think everybody is. We're gonna give Kayla hell. I told them to come up with their hardest questions. Ooh, I think I used way too much. Come up with some hard questions. We're trying to stump her. I want to stump her. I'm just joking. I don't want to stump her. Y'all know I cannot do this and talk at the same time, so y'all bear with me. But Lance, I am happy to report that it looks like all the comments are coming through using StreamYard, because over on Facebook you're not able to see all the comments. I did notice you were missing comments on your live stream as well. So like I think Doug said hi, you didn't see him. I was watching the replay. But it wasn't your fault. It's just Facebook. Facebook's been doing that. Just like even right now, look, I can see it here on Streamline. You said, what's up? What's up, Lolo? Here, right here. It ain't showing you commented at all. So I'm so glad that we're going to do it on StreamYard instead of using just regular Facebook Live, because StreamYard is picking up all the comments. Facebook sucks. The only thing I don't like about this setup is, I feel like you only see one small picture. I don't know if that's how it looks. It is. Can you turn it? You could turn it to make it bigger. I don't think you can see comments though. Yeah, you can. You turn it like this. So I'm using the Because Cosmetics eye primer. It's a pretty good eye primer. Oh, Lance, you did get it right. It is shortcake that is the mama to the pups. Champion shortcake, that is, sir. You left that part off. I'll put some respect on it. If I turn my phone at sideways, slide. You gotta slide the comments onto the screen because they will go off unless you slide it. I definitely got a hair like in my shirt. Sorry, guys. Ah, found it. Yay! It was driving me nuts. I couldn't handle it anymore. I had to get it out. Sorry, guys. But now it feels so much better. It's way better. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of that eye primer. I'm also going to push that into like the lash line. So when I put some eyeshadow down there, it'll hold a little better. And I'll be doing makeup. I'll be doing blush in a sec. I usually put blush on more towards the end because I feel like when I put blush on before I do my eyeshadow, I feel like I can't see it as good and I always have to go back and add a little bit more. So I kind of do that as like one of the last things. All right. So I'm gonna kind of do what I've been doing, but we're gonna add a little glitter today. We're feeling spunky. Yeah. So we're gonna start off first with just bronzer, which is what we normally do. That's what I've been doing. It works as a great transition shade. Just use whatever bronzer you have used for your eyeshadow, for your face. That same bronzer kind of brings it all together. We're gonna add a little bit of like a gold glitter to it. We're gonna deepen up the outer edge with a darker shade, and then we're gonna do a little bit of glitter as well. Just a little bit. Nothing too fancy. Time is it? 79. Hey Google, broadcast. Hey Joe, go ahead and feed Charger and go ahead and feed the puppies now. Maybe if we feed them earlier, they won't poop so much in the middle of the night. Charger did good last night. He did not use the bathroom, and it's great. He did so good. And today he hasn't used the bathroom at all, and it's great. He's done so good. What's up, Andrea? I see you sneaking in here like a ninja girl. You can't hide from me. I turn your phone the other way. It's because I'm using the StreamYard app. I can see all the comments when I use StreamYard, but I cannot see all the comments if I'm using just Facebook. It sucks. So I may have to do that for my live sale. Use bronzer. I like using bronzer. I feel like it's a 2-for-1. Buy one product and it does everything. Woo, yeah. But I use that. I do like the crease area, but I do it a little darker on the outer edge if you didn't pick up on that. And then I like to go in with like a smudge brush and I'll do under the eye. So you can use smudge brush, you can use just anything that has like a, it's like a flat and fluffy, so it's flat on one side and it's fluffy on the end, so it's not super sharp. It's got a little bit of fluff to it. So I kind of take that and I push that right under the lashes, the bottom. You want to push it on. And I don't go all the way in. I kind of stop before it gets all the way over. If you feel like you went too far down, just take some a lighter eyeshadow, that's more kind of like your skin tone, and press it on where you feel like you messed up. So if you feel like you went too low, just press it on to correct it, and it'll get rid of that for you. Sometimes it happens, especially if your brush is too big. I honestly probably shouldn't use this brush with it being so big. I usually use a smaller smudge brush, but this is the one I grabbed, so I need to get in there and wash my brushes. I make me feel so much better about life. It's the little things that make you happy. The little clean brushes. Oh, yeah. Don't that make you feel good when your brushes are all nice and clean? Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use blush. It's driving me crazy. I need to color my hair. Should I go back red? But I need to cut it. I want to cut it. I want Tracy to cut it. She did that with me. She's supposed to come over here last week. Or should I go super short again? What do you think? Wipe this off. Wipe this off now. We're gonna have to go over that with a little powder. A little bit like a Barbie doll. These things are no joke. These things are freaking pigmented. Holy crap. See, I didn't warn you. If you got one of these, one day. That is crazy how pigmented they are. These would be amazing eyeshadows. Probably could even take a little bit with some, like take some with some, take some gloss, like pretty pink color lip gloss, and then little monochromatic lip girl. Like this color. I'm gonna have to slow her down a little bit. She's a little loud. She's a little wild. Okay, hold on. Goodness gracious. I'm just gonna take the same setting powder that I had on the same powder brush I had. I'm just gonna kind of press that. Oh crap. She's like, I'm here for the party girl. Y'all didn't want to invite me. I had to cut. Make a scene. time. So sorry, this is taking me forever, but I'm just like, it feels good not to have to rush. So I'm gonna touch the Denona. There's a little 5-way palette. This one is in the shade. Are you on that? So I'm gonna take a smudge brush, like this small one. That dark shade, I'm gonna take that and just kind of press it into my lash line. And what that does is gonna give me a little more definition around the eye. I believe my eyes are a little smaller. If you ever plan a makeup party, hit me up so I can be there. It has been forever since I've done anything like that, just because it's so busy. I love makeup parties. Like I did once where I sold makeup, like we did each other's makeup. It helps when you can test the product out. So I feel like I personally like to be able to touch and feel, see what the product can do versus just looking at it. I can, but I would love to plan with like what is to hang out or doing the dog stuff, businesses, shows, and God forbid there be yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like sometimes I get burnt out, and that's most of the time that's what I go most, man, because I get so exhausted and just burnt out. I will literally just have to turn everything off. Now, mind you, I know I got businesses to run, and like I gotta promote the dogs, and I gotta do all that. So like, see me post that kind of stuff, but that, dude, because I feel like sometimes I'm just gonna lose it. So I have to kind of unplug sometimes, and it gets to be a lot overwhelming sometimes. But sometimes I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Sometimes other people feel the same way. Like, very everything, not just social media, just everything. Every day. You just want to sit down sometime and just be able to enjoy a movie without being so exhausted that you're not falling asleep and never get to watch it. Like that's my dream. So once I sit down, it's over. I'm done. I can't sit down. Even when I'm eating, a lot of times I won't even sit down. I'm like, why are you sit down with this? Like I can't. I will fall asleep. I'm so tired. I have to keep moving. And then that's when you know that I'm really tired is because I get super goofy. Super goofy. When I'm tired, oh my goodness. I just say the craziest stuff. So is Facebook freezing up with you guys for me? Like starts out. You get a mail from me, right? Yes, I'll be on tonight. I have a bunch of stuff that I purchased, basically like garage sale stuff tonight. So like clothing items that I'm purchasing, like shirts will be like $3 a piece. Like dresses or like full blown outfits like $5. Um, so it'll be super cheap, like garage sale prices, like cute stuff. Some of it might even still have tags on. So that's what we're doing. I get kids clothes. I have some kids clothes. My kids are growing up and everything. I was like, wait a minute, you so you want to upgrade or you want them from the same from the litter I have now? Or you want to do like a different one of the guys that's supposed to get one of the females, he had to back out. He had some family stuff going on. So have that female backup for grabs now. So it's definitely, we've had third pick already open, but second pick now is back up for grabs. But like Joe and I were talking, like even if we don't sell the last female, like we're happy because they're all really nice. And so we're like, we get stuck with two of them, we're not gonna complain because it's really hard to pick. Like the males look so much alike. It's like, except for the trindle piece, color-wise looks different. But the girls are all different, but they all freaking nice. So hard to pick one. It's so hard. What's up, Gail? So we're kind of like, Joe's like, don't tell anybody it's available. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna press that on the eyelid, just on the inner portion. It's shimmer, not glitter. But remember I said we were gonna do some glitter, so we're gonna do a little glitter too. So I'm just gonna take that, and I'm gonna take a brush because it's just like I cleaned it off. I just take that brush and kind of take. There's a dog sniffing at my door. You can hear it. Who's there? Is the sound breaking up? Is anyone else having issues with it? That's a good question. You're echoing. I'm breaking up. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. Go out and come back in and see if that helps. If not, then I'll jump off the Wi-Fi and then reconnect and see if it helps. Sounds like two. Where am I? Did you go out and come back in and see if it helps? That is so pretty. I love that shimmer. It is really pretty. Hi, Thomasina. How are you? All right, so I'm going to take that same shimmer. I'm going to press it down here. Much better. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Did y'all go out and come back in, or did you stay and it just fixed itself? All right, so I just took the shimmer and put it down in the inner corner. All right, so one thing that I like to do is when I use glitter, I gotta find my glitter. Oops. Find some glitter. Oh, I think I have some in this palette right here. You stayed and it fixed. Okay. So I was asking. You probably messed up, Barbara, because it was goofing up. But did you want a female from the same glitter, or are you wanting a different glitter? I have third pick female available, and second pick female just became available because the guy that was going to get the second pick female had to back out due to family issues. You can hear better. Yay, Kim. I was going to switch my earrings out. One of them was this one was hurting. And that's one of those stainless steel piercing studs. It's just acting up on me. All right. This is a glitter. This ain't the colors I want to use. No, I need a champagne gold. I'm going to put this back. Different litter. Okay. Sweet. Let me know if you want to like one from an upcoming litter that we have, or if you're looking at one from another litter and you just need help picking one. Okay. All right. I gotta find. Hi. How many pups do you have left? I had 2. Now I have 3. Which Joe's like, I don't care if we keep all 3 females, we would still be happy. Yeah, that's what he says. I'm like, we ain't keeping all 3 females. You got me jacked up, sir. That's not happening. No, no, and no, 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 no. I need a champagne colored glitter. Glitter? Yeah, he had some unexpected family stuff come up, and he's not going to be able to get the puppy. No, so it is what it is. But whoever wants the one he was going to get, I'll just take his deposit that he put in and put that towards the other person's balance. I'm not looking to like double deposit somebody. I feel like that's being greedy. So like the money he already put down can go towards the next person's. So I've never even used these piles. That's crazy. All right. Still haven't found any glitter. No glitter in any of these? Where's the glitter? There we go. Press glitter. Shamrock's nice. Shamrock is nice. Is it a direct Shamrock daughter or is it like a granddaughter? Shamrock is one of the big names. What's this one? Try this one. Choose. right, Gail. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's I don't want to keep all 3 females. I mean, they're really nice. It's gonna be hard to make. It's gonna be hard to make a choice, but we're down to the wire now, and this is too dark. We're down to the wire, and it's close to them, ready to leave. So it's just, you know, there are some people probably didn't want to get 3rd pick, so it's kind of like, all right, okay, 2nd pick. We have 2nd pick available now, and maybe that'll be a little more enticing. Not that, like I said, none of them are bad. Like they're like Joe was saying, we wouldn't even mind keeping all of them because they're just all really freaking good. Very, very nice. The runt has she's gonna have a huge head. Her head is like the way she's the way her eyes and her ears are separated. She's gonna have a huge head. You can just tell. And then with the one that had the blue collar, she's got some broad shoulders. People think she's a male, and she's not even. But they're only, hey Karen, they're only 6 weeks on Wednesday. And then the other one, the little tricolored one, everybody likes her because of her freaking structure. But she's got some nice, I mean, not her color, I mean, but she's got some really nice. Her structure's amazing. She free stacks already. It's crazy. I caught her in there on camera a few times already, just standing there like, I'm like, holy crap, you look good. So like, you can't go wrong with any of the females, and you can't go wrong with any of the males. Like I said, the males all look so much alike. The only difference is we got one that's a trindle. It's almost close dry. Yes, Sophia. What? Is there a set timing for them to start training with their owner to get ready for shows? No, you want to start training as soon as possible. Some people even start training on, like, we put them on the stack books and stuff. So doing that will help with the training. That's a huge help. The day you get them, you want to go ahead and start doing things like leash training. You know, leash training is kind of important because you need them to be able to walk confidently on the leash. That's what we tell people, like, when you get a puppy from us, you're going to get us too, because we want you to be able to enjoy your puppy. So if you have questions, we plan to be available to answer those questions. And anything that's worked for us in the past, we can help you with. And if we can't help you with it, we will find that answer for you. Like, we want people to be perfectly happy with their pups. There's so many times I see people leash train on their dogs and they take the confidence right out of them. It's not fun because people get frustrated. The dog will gator roll. They'll tug and pull and whine and cry, and the human gets frustrated. You gotta understand, they're not used to having something wrung around their neck, somebody tugging on their neck. They don't know what that is. So, you have to make it fun. My rule of thumb is make it like they don't realize, like, make them forget about it. Like when a baby gets upset because, they want something and you don't want them to have it. So stop. Oh man. So like if a baby wants something and they get upset because they can't have it, what you would normally do is distract them, right? Like change them, like make them forget what it was that they were doing. And so instead of them crying about wanting something, you've distracted them with, hey, come on, let's go play with these toys, instead of them wanting ice cream or whatever it was that they were doing. So I'm a big firm believer in that, because you don't want to break their confidence. Breaking their confidence sucks when you're in the ring, because a confident dog will beat your confident dog depending on what judge you have. Your dog can have better structure, but if they're not confident in the ring, that judge is a lot of times more likely to choose the confident dog. So it's kind of important that confidence is very important. All right. We're just kind of taking our time and stuff tonight. We're just taking our time. I actually have some videos on my TikTok where I talk about training with dogs. If you have a super hyper dog, like Rain was and how Charger is, you can do like we did and start with training them with their food. Because if they're super hyper and they have issues with listening or staying still, one thing that if they're food driven, one thing they're going to do is listen to you. When it comes to the food, you don't let them have it until they've done what you asked them to do. But for me, I make them wait, so I have their full attention. Yes, Gail, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Missy isn't here because she's in heat, so she's here in my room. And she can't even stand herself. She can't stand herself right now. She hates diapers too, by the way. The other two didn't give me half as many of the problems as she did. It is hard to get a diaper on her sometimes because she wants to squat when I put it on her. Oh my girl, I do not want that on my carpet. It's so nasty. It is so gross. So I try to keep a diaper on her. It's starting to lighten up now, so I think pretty soon we can probably incorporate her back into the pack. But so about this time next year, she will be ready for puppies. How many days are the females need? So they're actually their cycle depends on the dog. So I would say a full month. But their actual bleeding is probably anywhere from 1 week to almost 4 weeks. It can be insane. It really depends on the dog. Now you can tell when they're ready to mate because they will flag. It's called flagging. It's where they take their tail and they when the male is close by, their tail moves from left to right, and it looks weird. It's almost like waving. It's artsy, kind of like if you feel like I'm watching Animal Planet when I see it. And they will literally wave at any male dog that will sniff their rear. It's crazy. That's how you know. And the dogs too, the males will stop eating. Like Vic, he stopped eating. He won't eat right now. That's really when you want to watch them because you don't want them. Like she's too young to mate, so I don't want her to. She's too young to breed, so I don't want her. So we removed her from the same room they're in, because normally they would all just be in the living room. Yeah. You know what's even more fun is because just like women, especially when they're in heat, like you really need to wipe their nooks and crannies because it can get pretty gross if you don't. They're not flexible enough to like reach back there and lick it and clean it themselves. Most dogs, some dogs can, but not this breed. No, ma'am, they're not giraffes. They're too muscular. They're too short backed. They can't reach all that. So you gotta kind of help them out. So keep using my laugh. Don't laugh at me. All right. It feels so good to have a full face of makeup on. It's been a while since I've actually done my makeup. The Jacksonville show, I did my makeup, but I didn't do my makeup for Easter. And normally I would wear makeup even to like the springs and stuff, and I didn't even do makeup for the springs. I did nothing. Nothing. I think that's how burnt out I've been. Taking care of a litter of puppies is a lot. Like I would rather take care of all my big dogs. Whelping a litter is hard. I can't even imagine some of these people out here whelping 2 and 3 litters at a time. Y'all are like magicians, man. Hats off to you guys. It's definitely not my dream. It's not my dream. I'll let you guys handle all that. You guys are awesome. It's not for people. It is not for people that have full-time jobs and like a whole litter of kids at home themselves already. I'm telling you, this whelping stuff is not easy. I think some people, isn't that Pikachu's in? Yeah, I know, right? And he will too, girl, if you let him. He thinks he's a stud. Like I can't let him get that worked up because of his heart condition. But he will if you let him. He'll get all Humpty Dumpty in there. Oh my God, I know. 12? Lord have mercy. I would have had to quit my job, girl. Like, we don't have to stay home and not do nothing. Just sit on live all day. Hope that people on TikTok will send gifts or Facebook will send stars. And that's going to be my whole life right there. Like, some people don't realize, like, what I do with my online sales stuff. It's not like, yeah, I go live for 2 hours a night. But there's so much more to it than that. Like, I spend hours invoicing. I spend hours packing orders. And then just all of my, like, reporting, organization stuff, all of my, like, and then just chatting with people outside of the live that need stuff. Like, hey, I watched your live stream. I need this. I need that. And I'm like, okay, you need me to, you need me to add shipping, you need me to do this, and then just waiting for replies, and then I guess it's a lot. And aside from that, I'm doing all this stuff on the BWO page. So I did tell them, I was like, listen, I am a little overwhelmed. So if you guys could help like with creating content, I will be more than happy to share it. So the page is constantly moving, but I was creating a lot of the a lot of the stuff for the page, but and it's not like they weren't doing stuff for the page, but it's a little more intentional now, I think, because I asked them. Um, so I can share it. Like it is so helpful to be able to just share content from the BWO page instead of just creating it. And I to their defense, I was like more than happy to do it, but it was just a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And get up in the morning and then I'll go through all my notifications and try to check as many as I can. I spend hours in the morning just taking care of the dogs. It's a lot. But that's what you do when you're a good owner. Take care of your dogs. You gotta take care of them, they come first. I do all that first. Feed everybody, clean everybody. Make sure everybody's got a clean bed. They're all fed and watered and pottied. I gotta love on the babies. I love on all the fur babies. I'm glad my clients that I clean houses for are a little more lenient because with me not having, not me being home with the puppies, I don't really have, I can't just up and leave and go clean a house. Yeah, when school's out, but I don't think they're going to be out the rest of this year because they have all of their days off are done now, so they're like home stretch for the end of the year. So pretty soon, when summer is out, that's what I'm looking forward to. But I think one of them is going to one or two might be going to summer camp this year for youth camp, not summer camp, youth camp. Speaking of which, you probably need to get with the church and get them paid so you can go. It's probably a good $600. Man. All right. So we need to do highlighter and lips, and then we can do our lashes. So Beauty Creations, you guys. They make some really nice stuff. I think I have some Beauty Creations palettes and my stuff in there. If you guys want to see them again, they make some gorgeous stuff. I can barely touch the highlighter and it looks wet. Like it looks like wet on the skin. That is like the best kind. Like I don't like the glittery kind. I like it to look wet. Are the girls going to camp? No, they have to be middle school age or higher. And I think the only one, I don't know if Lily qualifies yet. I think she won't qualify till next year. I have to find out. So it might just be Matthew this year. But there was one time we had like 4 kids going. It was we were able to pay some of it, but like the church was so like our church was so willing to help. They had a few people, like people will sponsor kids to be able to go. So we were able to get a couple of them sponsored. So we didn't have to pay for them all. Cause I was like, we got to pick and choose who's going to go. But so many kids get saved when they go to this camp. It's amazing just the testimony they come back with because they're not allowed to take their phone. So they have to communicate with each other and face to face. And, they can't sneak off and go to the bathroom and check their Snapchat or whatever, So they really have to be there. They do Bible study and church and all kinds of stuff like every single day. They do have downtime and they get to like do fun stuff too, but they're mostly there to connect with God and with, each other. A lot of them end up just talking about traumas in their life that they've had that's prevented them from just having a relationship with God. And so those people are amazing at really breaking through those walls that were put up. Or maybe it was some of the kids that even have never even been to church, but a friend invited them to go. And it's just awesome. It's awesome to hear the stories. Love hearing the stories when they get back. All right. I almost feel like a red lip. I don't think I'm going to do red. I'm not going to do red. Not going to do red. Was it cold up there in Georgia? It was cold here all weekend. Even at the Springs, it was chilly. But it got even colder yesterday. Yesterday, it was nice. The weather was nice. It was a little chilly out. It was a little rainy, but we were able to do our egg hunt. So we made a bet because the kids all think they're too big to Easter egg hunt now. So instead of using all boiled eggs like we normally do, I stuffed some of the plastic eggs with candy, and I was like, we ain't doing Easter baskets this year. If y'all want candy, you're gonna have to find it. So I put the candy in the eggs and I stuck them out in the yard, and they had to find their candy. And then some of the kids were still like, I don't care about that, because I did a silver egg and a golden egg. So the silver egg had $21 in it, and the golden egg had $65 in it. So I was like, okay, so they were gonna look for those and only those. But I was like, okay, whoever finds the most eggs, and there were like 104 eggs total, including the silver and gold, whoever finds the most eggs gets a $20 bonus, right? So that helped make sure that almost all the eggs got. I think we were only missing one egg out of 104. So even my 22-year-old was out there looking for eggs. Actually, I think he's the one that found the most. But they're older this year, so I hit them in harder places, like in the gas caps of the car, and like they literally had to move stuff to find some of them. So when they're smaller, you just put them like they go walk by and see them. Now it's like you gotta really hide these eggs because they're smart. They're smart. I'm gonna hide them high and low. I can hide them behind rocks. There's somebody's shoe was out in the yard. The dogs were playing with it. I put one inside the shoe. You can put one in the electrical box. What did you put in the eggs? Candy. So it was candy in some of them, and then the silver and the gold egg had money. And then whoever had the most eggs got a $20 bonus. Who found the gold one and the silver? So my son Matthew found the silver, and then my nephew Louis found the gold one. Joe said you should have put that gold egg inside of the bag of doggy poo. I was like, nah, I can't do that. That's awful. He's like, they'll never find it there. We have a trash can out there and a couple of pooper scoopers, And I say, I know. And that's the thing is, like, I know my oldest one is like 20. He'll be 22 in October. And I'm like, I don't want him to stop being a kid. Like, I'm like, so that's why I was like, if y'all want candy, y'all want money, you're going to have to go find it. So even he participated, which was nice, because I don't think he did last year. I think he thought he was too old. We're like, well, we're old. We want you guys to hide eggs for us, but they need to have money in them. Hide our eggs. When you get too old, they're gonna be like, we're gonna hide your urine eggs in them. How long ago? We had a really good time. I cooked a good part of the day. Louis' mom's an account made him. Yeah, he totally he's making some good money making those little statues, girl. He's even making them for dog shows now. Like one of the booths that we're giving away on our next podcast, he if you guys are just joining, I'm live streaming to 3 different places: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you're not seeing comments, it's because I'm talking to somebody on one of the other platforms. StreamYard, you can go to all of those. But yeah, my nephew is he makes these bully statues. They're really cool. So this one's duochrome. It is really cool. So depending on which way you turn it, it might be a different color. So he makes these. And so one of the show hosts for ICBR, I was telling her about them, and I sent her a picture, and I was like, he can make these, and because she was looking for a way for looking for like prizes for the junior handlers. And so I told her about them, and she ended up hitting them up, and he's got to make her like 5 of them. He can. I think he bought the pattern though. I don't know how he would go about doing that, or if there's some stipulations to that. So yeah, we had our Easter dinner was a little more untraditional. So we had country fried steaks and gravy with like garlic herb mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, and like seasoned green beans. My favorite holiday, I would have to say, is Thanksgiving because my birthday sometimes falls on Thanksgiving. So that's one of my favorite holidays. Growing up, like my dad was really big on like we would hit up a couple of our houses. We would never cook dinner ourselves. My parents just never did that. We went to everyone else's house, and I got to see a lot of family. I like a lot of people forget about my birthday because it falls on Thanksgiving so most of the time, or when it's on a Thursday. But it's so close to Thanksgiving, people forget. But I just like seeing everybody. I think that's my favorite part of the holiday. Christmas is kind of hit or miss because everybody has their own family, and it's like, and they have in-laws. So I feel like Christmas is a little harder to get everybody together because even on like Christmas Day, most people want to be at home with their own kids, like wake up and do their own thing on Christmas Day. So Christmas Day is a little harder, I feel, to get everybody together in my family. But Thanksgiving is a little easier. I think, I honestly feel like a lot of people would rather not cook anyway. They just come here. They just come here. Like it's okay. They like to cook. We didn't do traditional either. Mexican style. Oh, we did the weekend before when all of our friends were down here for the dog show. We did Mexican style stuff. We did. Andrea made her Indian tacos. We did fajitas. We did like nacho. We set it up where we did hard tacos, and we did nacho. We could do nacho salads if you wanted. We also had carnitas. I thought this would be lighter than what it is. It isn't though. That's all right. Not too bad. A little pinker than I thought it was gonna be. Except for me, because I. You're so funny. All right, I need to put these lashes on and call it a day, girl. Lashes were sticking together. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. I ordered me another set of tweezers since I cannot find my other ones. I'm pretty certain I left them in the hotel. Sitting in the bathroom on the sink when I left. It was one of the last things because I always do my lashes last. So I probably packed everything else up and forgot about my tweezers. Yeah. Get all the glue off. I'm doing a very good job cleaning these at all. If you guys didn't know, you can reuse your lashes. You don't have to toss them after one use. Actually, you're using a lot of money to do that, so you can just clean them and use them again. You just have to be gentle. Don't use any kind of oil-based cleansers on your lashes because it breaks down the integrity of your band, your lash band. So when you do that, your sounds like you need to go closer. I am waiting to hear from them. I still have. I'm like my inventory is running really low. She's an actress. Oh yeah. No, I haven't heard of. I'll have to look her up. It's the makeup. It's the makeup. Because I don't look like this without makeup. If you rewind this video, you will be totally surprised. I look like some little boy. My daughter told me one time when I pulled my lashes off, but at the end of the night, I pulled them off, she was like, "You look like a boy. Go yourself to bed. Get out of here." It's your twin. I'll have to look her up. Very interesting. What are they playing? All right. I hate these tweezers so much. I need my other tweezers. I ordered some really pretty ones though. They're like rainbow colored ones. Don't do holiday dinners because I don't have family anymore. Oh, Kim, you can just drive up here to Jacksonville. Are you married, Kim? Yeah, kids. I don't have any new stuff. That's why we're gonna do like garage sale stuff. But, like everybody's been dying for me to do my like clothes that I've been talking about for forever. So I did, purge my closets. I still have boxes, like boxes I still haven't even opened. I can't even tell you what's in them until we get to them tonight. Um, so we're just gonna do like garage sale tonight. And I have a huge order that is supposed to be here tomorrow. So tomorrow night's live sale is gonna be bomb. I'm so excited to get the stuff in. I am so stoked. This is still some of the stuff I've been waiting on. Some of them are restocks that I've been waiting for forever. They finally mailed my order. I guess they don't like to mail, like when I order stuff, they will allow you to pre-order. Usually they're not sold out of stuff that long, but they will wait until I have my whole order because I guess it saves them on shipping. And it's because they'll only charge me shipping one time. But if they charge me the shipping and don't put the stuff in the box, they'll have to ship it again for free. Not married. I have one son. He's 28 this year. Does he come and visit you for the holidays? Or you could go visit him for the holidays, Kim. Unless he's a butthead. I'm the butthead, though. I guess. I don't know. My door's always open. I just saying, I'm not chasing anybody down for. I'm not begging anybody to be a part of my life. I wasn't invited to go to the funeral, but I showed up because it's the right thing to do, and that's what you do. On the flip side, my door's open. I said before I wasn't going to chase anybody to come to my gatherings. They knew when the gatherings were. I do the same holidays, same time every year. So it would be up to them if they wanted to be a part of our life. And so far, my sister has been here. And so has Andrea. And it has been peaceful, I have to say. This year was so less drama. I love lashes so much. They completely changed the look, don't they? Crazy. Love some lashes. Oh, he lives with you? We'll see that they have been waiting 10 plus weeks for orders that used to come in. Yeah, it's crazy. I would have never thought that like online retail was something I would do. I'm such a people person and I love seeing people in person. Like I loved retail. I loved retail because of interaction, the interactions that I had with like in person. I love people. I'm a people person to the core. I love people. And so that was always fun for me. That's why I think that's why I like doing the online stuff so much. Just like even when I'm not doing online sales, I'm just talking, like chatting with you guys. I have friends that are like, I don't know how you do live videos because I'm scared to death. I don't know how you talk to people. I'm like, you just talk to them like they were right there. It's like the only difference is the pressure isn't as bad because you don't have eyeballs staring at you. They're not actually, you can't see them looking at you. I said half of them probably ain't even paying attention. They might say you got 30 people on, probably 10 people watching. The rest of them don't put the phone down and they walked away, girl. Ain't nobody really paying attention. If you're a people person, you can do something. You can. I wish I was a people person. Why aren't you? It's things. It's so different doing online stuff. So I don't know if you're following me, Planet Lula, on Facebook. So I'll be live tonight on Facebook. Just look up my name, Lois Villarreal. You'll find me over there, and that's where I'll be. I'll be doing the live sale. But over on TikTok, I do a lot of like my dog stuff there, and sometimes I post TikToks of like the makeup stuff. It's been a while since I've done anything makeup because puppies have been keeping me busy. So definitely have my hands full right now. But puppies they'll be 6 weeks old in a couple of days. So my schedule should be getting a little back to normal very soon, I hope. Makeup just hasn't been a huge priority because I have to take care of them first, and they definitely come first. So that means if I gotta suck it up and not do makeup for the day, then that's what I do. So I love makeup. It makes me feel so good. If I don't have plans for Thanksgiving, may I come to your? Heck yeah, come to our house. I'm warning you, we karaoke on Thanksgiving. The later you stay, the worse it gets. During the day, we're cooking. It's like crazy in here. Like we're trying to get everything done. Once we're done eating, all bets are off the table. We karaoke. I mean, I think the last couple of Thanksgivings, I don't think Andrea left here till after midnight. It was it was pretty late. So we have a blast though. It's a lot of fun. We even go live sometimes with TikTok. They allow music here or over on Facebook and YouTube even will get you for copyright, which is so stupid. Like it's a public domain. You literally can pull all of those songs off of YouTube to sing. So, but they will ding you for there's a copyright issue with your music. So what should I we normally will do dinner Thanksgiving usually about 12, 1 o'clock so people can just eat throughout the day, but we try to have everything done by then. You guys can snack the whole night. Whatever y'all eat, we just put up and eat for the rest of the week. But one thing we ask is make sure you come with a dish. Like I try to tell people like, okay, so um bring enough that'll feed like you would whoever you bring. So like if you were to bring five, if it was you and like your husband and 3 kids, then bring enough for 5 people. That way it's fair. So like if you show up with like one little bitty pie and there's like 10 of you, like hold on now, hold on. After you left after midnight, that's like 5 hours. I know, she's so old. She's so old. But yeah, so that's like don't come empty handed. Everybody brings chips in. What I tell people sometimes is like if you can't like if you're traveling and you don't want to like bring food because you have traveling a little way, just like cash out me and just go like here, go buy whatever it is you need to buy. And that helps just as long as everyone's contributing. That way there's, plenty of food for everybody. And poor Andrea's like, what do you want to bring? I'm like, just bring drinks. Drinks are nice. We love pies. So our favorite pies are pecan pie, and I would have to say probably like apple pie. So those are the two that we mainly try to get. Pecan pie gets really fast around here. So Sam's Club has a huge one, a really big one. So we forgot to have this 8:05. Girl, we're done early. We're done early. Sophia. Hey, bring me a puppy. So we have some time. We should check messages. That wants stuff from me. Like, can you send me my shipping invoice? But I didn't invoice anything. Yes. Did she eat? Why are you wearing her to be dirty? She got food on her. Make get away from her. Ew. Dog food on me. 30. I found them earlier. The little tricolored female, she likes them all. It's so cute. She like it's their little mama. They'll be all trying to play with each other. She's like, stay still. I don't know if she's just like hungry and wants to eat the food that's on them, or if it's her just being caring. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But she's squirreling. I think she's probably wiping her off. What? Did you wipe her off? Clean her off? Still has something in you. She did a terrible job. I'm sweet girl. Oh, she's crazy. Morning, Maple is crazy. So this is the runs. These little purple colors. Maple white. This one has brightness. Little Maple. What? She's so gorgeous. You look so cool. You're so cool. Did Daddy ever get water? They need some water. Wait. Maple is she's gonna bring her cucumber salad. I'm not eating your cucumber salad. It's Maple. Just cuddle me. I'm so cold. Oh, you're blowing on me. Oh, it's so weird how bullies look so different when they're puppies and when they grow up. They're just like, her head, like, they call it a split. So, no, I drank a shake for dinner. I'm not eating tonight. They already ate. So, like, look, she's trying to get this up. Yeah, come here. Turn this way. See how their head kind of looks rounded at the top? And then when they become an adult, it splits down the center and it like looks like a valley in like two peaks.
And when they're babies, they also have bumps on their noses.
Yeah, sometimes. Not all of them do. Oh my gosh. So they're done with the mush. Well, I still add, like, I just take kibble instead of grinding it first now. They're able to eat the kibble, but I soften it. So I take water, like hot water, and I pour it over their kibble. Well, I mix a little, I still am giving them a little bit of formula in that. And so I let it get a little soft. And then once it gets a little soft, I will let them eat it out of the bowl. But now we're in 2 bowls now because they're so big that when they eat out of 1 bowl, there's their heads are so big that they try to like push each other out of the way to try to get in, and then some of them are like smaller and they're not as assertive, so then they don't get to eat. So we have to split it up and put it into two bowls now so they can eat. So 3 will go to 1 bowl and 4 will go to the other bowl. And then as I've actually seen them climbing over each other, whoosh, and then like start licking out of the center of the bowl. It is crazy. I have a picture of one of them laying over the top of all of them doing that. It was hilarious. And then I even have a picture of one of them somehow, I don't know how they did it, but they pooped on the top of the bowl. So the bowl is like round. All most bowls are round, but there's a thing in the center that sticks up out of the center and it's flat on the top. It's been a while. It's on that paper in there. No, look at that. I haven't weighed them now. If you want to go get the scale, you can weigh them. I don't need to, It's hooked up to my laptop in the office. But have Joe build you a long trough. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but all right, I'm gonna hop off. So I will see you guys over for the live sale. I'll just do it on StreamYard again since I can actually see everybody's comments. That's very nice. So I'll see you guys in like 50 minutes. All right, bye you guys. Mwah.